Not only is there no power in here, but now everybody looking at me is gonna think I do have one, so I'm doubly screwed right now.
Michael wants to talk in private, but we're going to do this in public. I want to stir the pot, and maybe something will boil over.
I did not. I said that I opened the box and nothing was in there. I never said that you opened it.
Okay, that's
people are saying, no, Matt, people are literally assuming you did it. I never said that you opened the box. Matt, I literally never said that you opened the box. Matt, are you literally not going to talk to me? Okay, I never told people that you opened the box. I said I opened the box and nothing was in there. I never said you opened the box.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I swear, I'm looking in your eyes. I did not tell people you opened the box.
So what are you telling people about me that I opened the box for what?
No, I literally
Michael.
said that I opened the box and nothing was in there.
Mm-hmm.
And
then what did you say about me?
I said that you came in the room afterwards.
Forget the box. What did you say about me?
What did I say about you?
They follow me downstairs and start yelling in the living room. I need a moment. I gotta go step outside.
There's a small group of us standing outside, and Stacy comes out to tell us that Matt and Michael are fighting.
I don't know what I said about you.
Okay, Michael.
What did I say about you?
Michael, you opened the box. We saw you with only one, and now you're trying to pin it on me like I have something. I know you're
not trying to pin it on
I
you.
know you feel scared. And
Matt,
that's
I
fine.
literally am not pinning anything on you.
Okay. But that's not what I'm hearing.
Okay, what are you hearing? Because I'm not trying to pin anything on you.
You're trying to tell people that I have a power and I don't.
I did
and I'm tired of
not.
other people using me
Matt, I
as
did
their
not.
shield in this game.
I did not tell anybody that you had it. I said I opened it and nothing was there. Other people are pulling your name into it. You know there's other people in this house that are
Who
targeting
are the
you.
other people pulling my name into it if it's not
There's
you?
so many other people, Matt.
So many. Okay. Who?
Matt, there's so many people in this house that are throwing your name out there. It's like a house target, Matt.
I believe it. I believe it. I know.
I'm not the person that you should be threatened by.
I don't feel threatened by you. I feel like you are scared that people might know that you have a power and you're
I
trying to tell
don't
people that I
have a power,
something.
Matt.
So I know that I'm going home, but you might need to play your power tomorrow.
I don't have it, but
There's a fight on it.
Michael and Matt are fighting. You got the pendant. No, you got the pendant. No, guys. Aaron's got the pendant.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what to say.
You don't have a power, okay.
But I'm not telling people you have it. I told people I opened the box and nothing was there, other than 40 marbles.
Who was in the room with you when you opened the box?
Nobody was in the room. Billy walked in. I pulled my pockets out. There was nothing.
Billy?
I can confirm.
Yeah. He was the first one. I immediately, as soon as he walked through the door, I said, Billy, look at this. I pulled my pockets out and nothing.
Yeah, I also saw
Yeah.
empty pockets. It could be just marbles, but
It
could be just marbles.
I don't.
It's cool. I'm glad we're doing this and I know I'm the target tomorrow and it's cool, but it's just frustrating as a newbie coming in, and like I feel like I've been a shield for
I
some
just feel like
mysterious
you were
way.
in a conversation and you came up to me and you were like, Michael, why are you throwing my name out? And then I tried to say I wasn't, and you like immediately like just disregarded anything I was saying.
I can't believe that somebody who I think is my ally is trying to deflect blame onto Matt and I when we're just working trying to save him and we're not even doing it successfully.
On one hand, like, yes, I want my partner in the game because that is a strong connection that I know I can rely on, but at the same time, I can already tell that Michael's gameplay is going to weigh me down a little bit.
Well, I just didn't want to have a private conversation because like I've had other people influencing me in private conversations, so I
But I have not been doing that to you.
I think I agree. Up to this point, you have not been doing that.
Right, so why now?
Because you're afraid that people think you have power and you're trying to pin it on me. I get it, it's a game, it's cool, and I like you as a person.
I'm not afraid people think I have a power. I opened a box and I don't want people to know I don't want people to think I have anything.
Okay.
But I wasn't putting that on you. Other people, because you're obviously a house target, people are saying they think you have it. That's it.
What?
Whatever was in the box with the marbles, which people are assuming is a pin.
But how could I have it if you're the one who opened it?
Because the box can be relocked.
But I didn't. I was surprised when you can ask Rachel.
I mean, I know,
was
but
like,
then, but
what's
so
the
Matt,
reason?
the problem is somebody else probably has it then, and they're trying to make this happen. My pockets are empty. I don't know what to do. People are definitely gonna think that I have something now, and how do I prove that I don't? Like,
If I can convince people that people are just using me as a target and they can see Michael as a threat, maybe I can be safe.
Like I feel like I can see what's going on in the house, and like I just don't have the power to change it. Like I can see it, and I just don't have the social connections because it's just all these people who came back, and I can't change it. And I tried, and that's what it is. Like I saw what was going on, and I tried to mitigate it, but like I can't do it. So like I think it's really probably good if you just, I don't know, just you don't want blood on your hands really. I think you gotta think about who you want to work with going forward.
Matt's crying. I have never seen my husband cry.
I win, Eli wins, we're both safe going into the night, and I could not be happier. I don't really have to stress about his safety, and that's gonna make this easier.
Real talk, and you can promise, like on the pinky promising me, like anything you tell me, confidential.
Likewise.
Okay, so what would you want to do?
I mean, I would rather get Grace out because I feel like Grace has connections because of me.
Okay, I thought that was impossible.
I mean, I'm trying.
Okay.
Just gauge it right now because I feel like Josh and Aaron have like something with maybe Billy and the mom. So I think that's something that might just be, I don't know if it's pre-existing or if it's just that.
Apparently Eric and Chrisio are working together to try and get Grace to get votes, but I was like, what about the other ladies? So I know Erica and Rachel are gonna be voting. Do you think they would possibly vote for Grace out? I know they love her.
Because of the whole girls thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to like gauge. I really don't fucking know.
Yeah.
That's what, I'm not trying to like push anything too hard because I don't
Exactly.
want it to look crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still time tonight to see where people's heads are. 'Cause I don't know exactly how they feel. We need 6.
I'm watching Chris Yu and these conversations, and I can immediately tell that he's nervous.
Quietly grab the people that I trusted one-on-one and say, look, and then I actually felt like I needed to stay on top of that.
Yeah.
Now it makes her name less on the block.
Exactly. That's
So it's that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna be running around saying that.
Yeah, no, exactly. And that was a really good response. Like, I felt like we shared the
Because
response and it was
if he wants to campaign for his partner, then they can do
and
that.
I feel like we respect that. And it's, and I feel like then we're staying without.
Yeah, but like if
Yeah,
we start
so-
saying Eric's name, that's like shady.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, so we just leave it as in between.
or right now, it seems like they're all gonna vote for Chris Yu.
Yeah.
But if he makes something else, maybe. But that's
Yeah.
you just play it by ear at
Yeah,
that point.
exactly. That's good. Yeah, yeah.
People are talking to me about the vote, but I don't care. I'm safe. I'm going to bed.
It's just like knowing I did nothing wrong. Like that's what
I just don't
frustrates me.
understand
Like I
what,
didn't.
like what is, but like what is.
Like it's not my fault. I shouldn't have
What
done
are they
it.
trying to get right now?
Right, yeah. I mean, he's simply trying to get away with finding it and relocking the box.
Yeah.
You know? Just like he was trying to get away with.
Like if somebody else found it, if you could just tell me. I won't tell anybody.
What was in the box, Josh?
You know, there was like 2 pendants, a steel vote. So you better be watching yourself tomorrow.
Everyone is definitely suspicious that Michael has something, so he probably does. He's pretty fucking smart.
Following the crazy hunt, Matt's name is brought up. He's brought up as a threat even before we see him go for the advantage. And now that we know that he was the one that was down there before us, he is the one that I'm going to be focusing on to get out.
So, are you feeling good about yourself in this vote?
I've been told that they don't want to vote for me.
Okay, good.
So
I'm hearing that too.
they tell me they don't want to vote for me, but they're also not committal on what they want to vote. They've been saying Grace or Chris Yu.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm like,
How is your relationship with Eric?
with Eric, it's
So.
yeah, it's decent, but like the thing is, I haven't gotten any indication that people want to vote him.
So, let me run this. This is hypothetical. I know that Erica and Rachel are voting as captains, and they're both like this. So I think pitching Grace would be impossible. So I'm trying to give Chris some ideas.
I like Chris Yu, but Eric's an ally of mine, and it's just too early to flip the game like this. But I'm gonna let Christopher continue to do his thing, just so he's painted as a bigger target.
I don't know what Jim wants to do because apparently on the other side, Matt wants to vote Michael. Really? That's what I heard, which I'm shocked by, but why? I don't know. So, I mean, if I lose Michael, that's fine. I don't want to be with Jim, because that would mean, I wouldn't know, because Matt wouldn't be gone. So I would end up with Billy.
This is like again, they've been captains the past 2 months.
Right. So
like, why not take a shot at them? And that's why, like, I was trying to not really push the narrative, kind of like, I was trying to like pick Adam's brain too. I'm like, oh, so like that the last vote, there were still 2 votes against him. So somebody really is trying to stir the pot there, and like Adam still thinks that it's like the last dance.
I want to move forward with Josh and Eric. I've enjoyed getting to know them. I enjoy my conversations with them, and I really want to work with them and move with them forward in this game.
And I kind of want to stay out of it because I feel like that, like, I don't want to force my opinion on anybody because I feel like we could be in enough trouble the way it is with this being a double and the way we pick teams.
I'm assuming that ours is going to split between Matt and Michael.
Do you guys think that Matt has to be there or not?
I don't
either.
I think we should. They wouldn't because then one of them sounds out. One of them would idle the other one out if they have it. Yeah, we should.
I think a third person has it.
Yeah, really?
I just feel like it would be so funny if that was the case.
Yeah, it would.
Did Chris just come to pitching Eric?
Yeah.
Yes.
We've had a big ass conversation after that.
And then
Okay, because he came in here and he wanted to know if you guys were voting on both things. Do
Or
you
if
know
like
that
you.
yet?
Yeah, we told
Yeah.
him.
Okay, so you are voting.
We
both
told him not to
times.
because he came up to us too.
Okay. He just never came back. Because he was like, yeah, as long as you're on board, then like everybody else will
That's
do
why we
Eric.
wanted to come talk to you. I was like, why did we come and talk to you?
I know.
Other than that we haven't talked to you yet.
But it was like he was already talking to Eric upstairs. Well, me, Eric, and Josh were talking earlier, and then they were saying, all right, let's try and get Grace, because then that would be funny if fucking Billy and Jim are partners. So, and then me and her go out and talk to Grace, and then it was like, all right, yeah, let's just do Chris, you. And then Christopher comes in and he's like, all right, here's the plan.
Yeah,
Let's try
exactly.
and
That's
get
what I heard. Every single person.
So, I mean, I really don't want to do Eric in this situation because I feel like I've talked to him the most about the vote at this point.
All of a sudden, Christopher starts coming in and pitching to vote Eric out. Christopher isn't even in our vote. Why is he trying so hard to influence us?
Chris, God bless, is just standing in the back, just like. Yeah.
I believe that.
I do love him though. He's like,
We're sitting there.
he's
I need to talk to Jim for the first time in a day and a half. And I was like, so the vote. And Christopher goes, so. And I was like, hey. He was like, I have a plan. And I was like, oh, of course you do. I was like, what? And he was like, there's a plan with everybody to save Chris Yu. And I was like, everybody. I said, I'm intrigued to tell me more. And he was like, I know you are outvoting my partner. And I was like, oh, what? No.
wait, really? He said that? He said it like that?
He was like, I know that Chris is going to get votes. He was like, I know that it's between Chris and Grace. I said, Chris. But he was like, here's a better plan. I said, what? And I was like, Eric. And I was like, oh. Yeah, okay.
Did you hear about what Eric did?
When he told Billy straight to his face, he was like,
No, you finish first. I'll take the second part.
oh God.
He was hiding in the closet and then came out in the middle of the
Dude was
conversation.
hiding
All right,
in
go.
the costume closet and then he pops out 10 minutes later and said, I was looking for a blanket.
Stop.
No way.
We've got so many people voting. Even though we're safe, we still have to be in everyone's ear.
Baby, I hid in the closet for 18 years. It's not fun.
10 minutes. No way.
So
You
maybe
don't
we
make that shit
could
up.
revisit, the blindside idea. But he was sitting there and he was like, yeah, he was like, the girls are on board. He was like, it hinges on, he pointed to me and Jim, he was like, the two of you, he was like, I have to talk to Adam. Adam wants to do it. He was like, and the girls are interested in doing it.
He wanted to do it. He said,
He never came back and finished that
yeah,
conversation.
he said,
with
let me go clarify.
He basically
I'm
named
gonna go talk to
everybody.
Broad and then come back.
He basically named everybody in the entire cast. He was like, Alex Presser is gonna vote for him. He was like, Josh Blaker. Nicole messaged me and said she would vote.
Melissa's cooking something in the kitchen.
He was just like, everybody is interested. And so I was like, oh my God, I was like, if there's traction. And he was like, that's what everybody said. If there's traction. There's traction. And I was
There's
like,
traction. It's not the right kind of traction.
I was like, babe. And I was like, yeah, no, definitely. And I'm like, Chris again was just in the background, just and then it came forward. And Jay was like, yeah, like, we don't have a problem with it. He was like, but your partner has never said 3 words to me, and he's never said 2 words to Chris either. And I was like, well.
No matter what, the 5 of us are sticking together, and this is going to be the alliance that turns into a big alliance. Let's fucking get it.
I think the 5 of us are really going to be a force in this game if we can band together. So we call ourselves Hollywood Gossip.
I'm hoping the vote stays on Matt and that the plan didn't change overnight.
No, Eli was saying that it's going between Chris and Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know which way it's swinging?
Well, we just a conversation we just had in the room. Where, like Chris G was like really adamant about just doing his thing on Chris, but then our friends really did that whole thing trying to get it on Eric.
Yeah, Billy's like really like getting involved with this. I wish I didn't tell him about it.
He's just trying to make sure the mom's okay with it. He just need to chill. But
I mean, she's fine no matter what.
It
so
don't
he's
matter. Yeah, like it doesn't matter to me. Like I feel like I don't have a preference. Who goes?
But like between me, her, and Josh, and Chris G, we were all just saying like, fucking, let's just do Chris. You can keep it simple. And Chris G was pitching how like Billy Lowe trying to get out Eric.
Again, Christopher comes to me and Josh early in the morning and he's pleading to us again where Chris used to stay. And me and Josh are looking at each other because we're like, maybe. But still, I need to see what the rest of our side is doing so we can come to a conclusion on this vote.
I need to check in again, and I know we talked about that girls making it. So, yeah, and I just know that I'm in a vulnerable position this time, and game is always changing, like as
You're
you know.
right, yeah.
Yeah, and a lot has changed even like since yesterday. Like, and I feel like really like strongly connected to you, and and appreciate that. Yeah, you staying with the line of voting for Chris, and I will remember. Yeah,
that's where it is now. And if anything happens, we'll definitely let you know.
Oh,
On the right side.
Kids stay strong.
Yes.
Yes.
Tell Chris again. Because he asked.
He did ask
He
to
told.
hear.
Could you imagine
He's so sweet. That's so like he's so nice.
No, he's so.
I would mind. I would do.
Yeah, kind of.
The vote keeps switching from one team's being an easy vote and the other one's being a hard vote, and keeps going back and forth because people are really worried about this lockbox potential pendant.
I assume that this round is kind of the consensus, so I am more concerned about a pendant than anything. I trust
Right.
people voting.
Right, but I mean, I'm also hearing that there's discussion of splitting.
Yeah.
But it's it's all over the place.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're going to split or if they're.
So I'm not sure like what the reason for a split even is, because Matt's probably just voting me anyway,
Right.
unless like they're concerned I'm in it. But like I told Chris, and I'm telling you, like strategically the best move would be to throw a vote. But I'm
Right.
not doing that because I care
Same.
about you. I
Well,
care
yeah,
about
we
Chris.
talked about this.
Absolutely.
being-
So
yeah.
I don't want that to happen. I don't want to do that. Like
Right.
I really feel bonded with you and Chris after this round and that whole night together. So hopefully all three of us can make it through and we can move forward from there. So
I mean, I still am planning on doing the same thing.
yeah,
so
me too.
I'm hoping.
Hopefully the majority's just on that. If there's 5 votes for me, it's fine as long as
It's not 7.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Michael, Christopher, and I have said we're not going to vote for each other. So the vote looks like it's going to be Matt. Although I think I might throw a couple on a Michael.
I believe like you gotta play hard as an individual, and like I'm trying to give it my all.
I know I have to play hard, and I know that you in the game will be better for me. So I kind of would hope you stay. I don't know how that's gonna look though.
Right. I mean, I just wanted to say to you guys personally, like, I mentioned with you guys as very co-captains, you asked me to not vote on the girl the first time, and I was like, yeah, no strings attached.
Yeah.
And we've kind of built a relationship, and we had that agreement to kind of keep each other safe. If you can hold up that bargain, I would like to continue to hold that up, like when we were in a position of power. I would keep honor that still. So, and then personally, I really enjoy getting to It's okay.
Josh, you're in the one vote that's like crazy, right?
Matt should be the one going home. I think it's clear cut, but everyone thinks he has a pendant. So maybe votes are going to be thrown.
I'll just say that I don't plan on voting for you. And I just want to see, like, my goal for this round is really just to get more information with that whole Michael box situation. So that's what I kind of want to do. And like, if I can get him or to, you know, be spooked enough, kind of like Jim was saying, to pull something out or maybe slip up in the story or something like that would be more beneficial, I think, to me. Because just based on the conversations that we've had, like, you've stuck, like, your story's been the same this entire time. So, and I just feel the connection that we have would be more beneficial going further into the game. So that's kind of where I'm at personally with my decision.
I agree.
I don't think it'll be, I can't say it's going to be mostly on Michael, or because I don't know.
Yeah, I think strategically it makes sense to split the votes some way on me and Michael. I think if he has an advantage, like flush it, like,
yeah,
because like I love to do that in the game. Like, it would be stupid for all of us to like get Matt, all of you to get Matt out and not flush some advantage that he has.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah.
And so that's why, like, that's my number one priority, is just the advantage, you know, flushing that, getting that out.
I'm pretty sure Michael has whatever in the box and is trying to say, I have it. But you want to go to war? Okay, I'll try to tie the vote or flush whatever advantage you got.
And Chris, you hasn't like given me a pitch, even all last night, tonight. You like
He gave
last
me
night.
this morning before
He really should be doing that.
It was really a pitch, wasn't it? Well, he did talk to me this morning before I went into breakfast, and he was basically saying like he's heard Eric was throwing his name and Grace's name out.
Right. I know
like, and you'll something to have, I want to speak for her, but Mum, I think is on Chris Yu at the moment because she thinks she's an option, which I've heard whispers as well, but that's...
My last convo with Grace was keep it simple, stupid. Let's just do Chris Yu. So.
Perfect.
So, I mean, that's where we're at.
I think Matt's gone for us, so...
Yeah, unless he pulls out something.
We will see.
So you guys are like chucking a couple on Michael?
I think so.
Just
yeah,
so it's not
I think there's a
one.
couple people. I think there's a couple people who will be, but I don't. Unless I find his fight, I think Michael's good.
I need to find the people that I'm working with and I need to ask their advice. Maybe somebody will have a plan. Maybe somebody will have an advantage they're going to want to help us with. I don't know. We're not giving up though.
And from what is it more Chris Yu at the moment? Yeah, I've heard whispers of Eric, but that's all I've heard so far.
Chris was pushing Grace, but it was kind of a moment. But yeah, I think she's okay.
Yeah,
we'll find out. But I think she's okay.
So far, Chris Yu's name is out, and I'm not entirely happy with that because I feel like he's a valuable ally for me later down the line. So maybe I should try something else.
They're gonna split the vote.
Between them? Is that what you heard?
I'm pretty sure.
Interesting.
Taylor and Eli, I think, are behind, and possibly Aaron might. Michael.
So we have to start from there. Me. Yeah. Who else? Michael.
Who else is in that vote?
Christopher. Stacy.
And they just in case he has something that...
Right. I mean, it gives him, like, he doesn't have the power to pick
I
us
feel
up.
really bad for him because I don't think he does have it, but if he does, I would be shocked.
They are game bots in real life, and that kind of scares me.
Do you think it's a split plan? I'm hearing that there could be, as
Yeah.
long as the majority is like, am I really?
No, the majority is like on that for sure. I think they're afraid he has a power. I don't.
But if he has a power, what's the point of splitting two of them anyway?
Now that Matt and I have gotten into it, I really have no choice but to vote for him this round. I wanted to be able to work with him, but his shadiness that I was feeling night one is definitely coming about right now.
But like, what's the point of him? Or, like, Matt's
No,
gonna
I
vote for me,
literally
so like,
told
why are
everyone,
people
I was
splitting
like, I don't think the split idea is like the best idea, but I think majority's still on that, so they can tell you, okay, whatever, maybe a little lesson learned after this, but I'm voting Matt. So.
Yeah, I feel good with you, and I feel good with you. So, and I know Eric feels good with you. So
Yeah, I make a point to talk to each team to tell them how I feel about them, and that is not just about votes, it's about the connection.
I admit I'm a target. Cool. I don't know that I'm a threat to your guys' game, but I don't know your game, right? So you determine that. But cool. And then personally, like, I picked you first that first night. You were just, I think you guys were the second team picked for the second round. We didn't get to. I purposely picked you because I had talked to you, and there's a lot to work with you guys. I don't know if that does anything. If you, I'm not, I think every individual needs to do a specific game. I'm trying to do mine. You do you. I'm not asking you to blow up your game for me, but if you are able to pull whatever strings to save me, I'll, my queen is, sorry.
Nothing's decided for us, anyways.
Which of those people you vote again? Because I think the other one's back to being
Yes,
back
please.
to being easy again.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. My hugs okay.
Yes.
Thank you. It's been really good. Thank you guys. Take care.
I know Matt is up for going home on the one side. I don't necessarily think it's the best move for me and Rachel, but I did manage to, you know, make sure that Jim was safe on the other side so that not both of them are going home tonight.
Because I really don't know who has the ability, so just in case, I don't want him to just like pick you to go or something.
Yeah, I'm like dreading that, but
Yeah.
from what I'm hearing, it's like not gonna happen, but you never know who's like
yeah.
snowing you. Yeah. But so far, have you heard anything changing, or is it okay?
I think he's gonna get 3 votes or 2, like me and Matt, or maybe someone else throws theirs, but I don't think so.
Oh, you're talking about Michael.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Out of And the majority is 6.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I'm like pretty certain it majority.
I should
vote
stick
no.
my vote on Matt still though.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, if you want to be safe and throw it and it ties, I will vote for. If it ties, I will vote. I don't know. I'll vote for Matt on a revote, but just for the first vote, I'll vote for Michael.
Okay, thank you.
So it's up to you. Yeah.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
People aren't sure where the pendant is or if there even is one, so we're gonna try to split the vote.
I'm pretty sure it's back to discussion.
Okay, and you guys are cool with that?
Yeah.
Because I know you were kind of like fine with either way, like to begin with.
I think
but,
you were the same.
Right, but it's just a big Chris G push for like keeping Eric in the game and just being rubbed the wrong way by like Christopher, like being so aggressive. So
I mean, it is his partner at the end of the day. I think he would all do that.
right, yeah. But yeah, he was coming in hot, just popping from room to room to room to room last night, just like selling it. So I mean, that's what like Chris, you should have been doing. I feel like 'cause I didn't get a strong push from him.
It's 50-50 between Matt and Michael. As far as I know, it can go either way.
It's just so hard because I came in like wanting just to not be an emotional player. Play with my head and I can see what's going on and I can't change it. And if I had followed my heart, I think I would have been drawn to the people I was going after.
I just really hope that people can recognize that he's not the biggest social threat, and that can keep him in this game.
It seems like even more like Chris G would really agree about. Have you? Yeah, I like heard that from you were just talking about the vote, but like, yeah, I didn't hear from him from his lesson. He's like, I don't know, at least I think he's straight up told me as well. That he doesn't want to like.
Do you have any advantages by chance?
No, not at all. You saw I saw that whole thing, so it's like I don't even have like any tricks on this. If I did, I would have already told Christopher, and he would have obviously told other people. To be honest, but like,
Oh no, that's the only reason I was asking. I was only asking for like hope. We don't
no,
to help
it's
you out.
like it's really just gonna be like traditional at this point. It's just gonna be me or him. At least like Eric and I know that it's gonna be between us. So it's like whatever happens. Again, if you guys have to vote against me, I'm not gonna take it against you. It's just like not my kind of player. But like again, just like my last ditch effort. It's just like I have to fight for my spot. If it means trying to really take out somebody that I wanted to work with, I'm gonna have to do it.
I think there was a last minute effort, but it's not gonna happen.
Nothing's stuck in at all.
Yeah, I heard everyone was like, oh, the majority wants to do it, but then everyone's like, nobody wants to do it. So I'm staying chill. I just wanted to confirm with you guys that like we're good and everything.
Yeah, I think your vote's back to being the easy one. And the other one, yeah.
Yeah, because I heard it might be more split between Matt and Michael.
Possibly, I guess.
Right. Which I'm not surprised by because there's only 4 of them. Like,
Just surprised considering all of them were in the whole pendant thing. You don't know who has something,
Right.
if anything.
Right.
It's probably a third person outside of them,
Yeah.
but if Matt hasn't, then he hasn't.
Or even if Jim has it, gives it to Matt.
Right.
We don't, and if Matt plays it, we have no idea, so.
Right.
Who found it, gave it him.
Okay, well, thank you for the heads up. Like that makes me feel good. Going into the rest of this round.
I don't think there's like a definite like.
Okay.
But
I would assume majority would know anyway.
I think so.
I don't see a reason.
I mean, unless people are, because he's like pulling everyone away, saying goodbye, hugging them, and crying.
Right.
So I don't know.
If-
Some people might.
If
think
he
he'd go.
plays something like, which means like he knows he's not going anywhere, like you know he's like a real good liar, a real good actor. So just be wary if I'm gone, be wary.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
so,
Well, I
yeah.
think that's kind of the consensus that people have been talking about
Exactly.
too. Like if you're gonna play that emotional card, knowing that you've got something to keep you safe,
Exactly.
then
Like
that's just gonna make
it's
everybody not trust you.
borderline emotional manipulation. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's not what's happening. I don't think that's what's happening. So I think we're good.
Yeah.
That's it. And hopefully we can move forward.
Yeah.
Give me some safety.
In and out.
Last time my name was out there, I felt fine. This time, I don't feel so fine. I'm hearing that people want to throw votes to make sure there's no power play, and that makes me very nervous.
Grace pulled me aside upstairs and she said, I'm still left. She said, it doesn't matter what to be me. I said, it's not going to be you. You're fine. She pulled me aside. She said she's good. Jim pulled me aside. Jim said he's good. I mean, the only thing I had to do is, I would just double check with the girls.
I just did, and it's a bit good.
Yeah, and that's we have majority right now. So
Yeah.
that's 6.
Right.
More than 6.
That's,
Yeah.
The only person I haven't talked to is Adam, so I'll probably talk to him after.
When I checked with him, he said he was upset too.
Michael gives me his advantage and says, listen, like, you can have it. And I'm like, no, for sure. Like, I'll keep it this round and then I'll give it back to you whenever you want. Like, this is your advantage. I want to respect that. So we make that agreement just so he doesn't have to give it to me publicly so that everybody knows that I have it.
I mean, I personally, just based on seeing Matt yesterday running towards the mailbox when we were standing outside, like literally bolting, like that's why I'm voting for him. Just because I was going to be voting for him before any of that happened. Come in, come in. Hello, hello. So like, we love this. I just didn't want you to be like surprised if there were votes on you. Yeah. My plan was Matt even before.
I think I'm good with you, me, Billy, Taylor. I think I'm good with Aaron, and Eric and Rachel. I feel good with.
I was gonna say Aaron said she was voting with me, but also
Yeah. She looks smart.
She is. So I wouldn't be shocked if she didn't.
But then like Stacey, I think said Matt. I told Christopher and Stacey, I said I know strategically the best move for me is to throw a vote on one of you, but I'm not doing that. Like I feel like I have a good bond with the two of them just from last night. Like at least this round, I'm not doing them. Like,
Matt is a very nice person who I feel like I can connect with, but at the same time, someone who is playing way harder than I thought he would this soon.
So I'm kind of talking to every team and saying, I already kind of told you this, but I really want teams to think about target versus threat. Right. And I'm definitely a target. I don't know that I'm a threat to your guys' game, but I don't know your game, so really I ask that you consider that for your game going forward. I apologize that I came for you that first vote.
Like we talked about it, and I want to hash it out. I want to come into this game as a straight shooter. I will prepare you. I don't want to bullshit you and be like that, but I do think that the majority is leaning on you. But I want you to keep fighting, and I don't want you to give up because I love seeing the fighting spirit and everything like that. But I do want to like prepare you for that scenario just in case it happens.
Yeah, I've been preparing all night and all day. I kind of know where it's going.
Yeah.
But if you guys have any pull, I appreciate it. I kind of like owe you one.
100%. Yeah. Even though that Matt and I talked after he voted for me, I can't flip the script right now. I need to go with the flow, and I'm honestly just happy to get rid of someone who could potentially throw out my name again.
I've already accepted that.
Right.
Now I'm just trying to like make sure I don't go as well. And then like what that's gonna be for me after this. Right. So it looks like I might be partnering up with Jim. I hope that doesn't take my game, but
right. But I don't think that would affect you.
I think it would affect, like, if there's like a captain challenge and people would try to avoid you guys winning, maybe, but I don't think, I think he's definitely the target for you.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that would.
Okay, I was just worried about that. Okay, cool.
No, because you can't help that that's who you just got.
Yeah. But, you know, people blame, like, people will use anything,
Right.
you know? So I just wanted to make sure. But other than that, like, are you hearing anything new or things, like, kind of consistent
I'm just
on our
hearing
end?
like consistent on our end. I just feel like he's hiding something. I think he's got a power. I gotta put my vote elsewhere.
And I do understand like your sentiments with this and respect that. I definitely can see you guys like on the same too, right? It's just that Eric's like a bigger threat than I am.
Sure.
And it's just it kind of just doesn't make sense. It's like I know like it seems like I barely do anything here just because like I feel very reserved. I don't really talk to you guys or like to everybody as much just because I'm more introverted and more quiet. it. But it doesn't mean like I don't want to work with you guys. It doesn't mean like I don't like you guys. It's just that, you know, it takes a while for me to kind of like really put myself out there. But it doesn't, yeah, I really do want to work with you guys. Because like, as far as like Christopher and I have been like discussing from the get-go.
Christopher comes to me with a plan to try to save Chris U, which I'm not opposed to. I like Chris U. But Chris G really doesn't want to do it, and I don't want to push back. I don't want my name out there saying that I'm trying to save anybody. It's really hard.
I want to make it clear I'm not writing your name down. Oh, it's obvious that it's gonna be between, at least as far as what I'm hearing, it's gonna be between me and Eric. So,
yeah. I'm still up in the air, so I can't.
All I'm gonna say is like,
I did hear a movement towards Eric, but I'm.
So last night Eric and I spoke as well, and he was the one who brought it up to me about how my name and your name was out there, and when I was talking to Erica, you guys, when I was talking to you guys, when I was talking to Taisha, I was talking to the others about it, they were obviously surprised to hear like, oh, Grace's name was out there? When? How?
How is that him that was doing that?
Exactly. And like when I obviously I circled back with Christopher about it, and he was like, yeah, I heard it from Eric first too.
Yeah.
So it just leads me to think like, oh, then he's probably the one throwing the thing out there.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it just doesn't make sense. It's like,
yeah.
I never see the point of like, I don't want to vote you.
Matt is such a personable human being, and he's already drawing so much attention to himself, and if I keep aligning with someone like that, I might be dragged along with him.
I've been telling my allies like I'm pitching just because Chris U is my partner, and I do think there's merits to keeping him, but if y'all don't find it beneficial to your game as well, like do what's best for your game. And our relationship is not going to change after this. I love you, I love Stacy, I want to work with you too.
That was my concern because I was like, I don't want to, if I vote your partner out, the thing that with me is, I think if I keep Eric, Billy and Grace are going to keep going after Eric. And Eric is going to keep going after Billy and Grace if he finds that out. Mm-hmm. So if there are two groups that are constantly going at each other, it protects me for a little bit longer.
What's your relationship with Jen?
We've been teammates.
Okay.
That's, I think, if Matt goes, Jim's agency is going to free up a lot.
And if my partner goes, I'm going to be partnering up with Jim.
Yeah,
so
I have zero issues with Jim whatsoever.
Okay.
I like Jim.
Cool. Because I just want to make sure like me being partnered up with Jim doesn't compromise my game.
I think if anything, Jim and Matt are a target, and with one going, I think his target is going to plummet into non-existent. And you were never a target, so I think that just lessens it even more.
I know that Christopher is doing his best to try and save Chris U because it's his partner. I just went through the same thing last round. But Christopher, you have your own vote to worry about. Go somewhere else and strategize.
And I hate the situation because it's like only 4 people and like Stacy and my obviously and Michael, like it's between Matt and Michael I'm hearing, and
I appreciate that. I'm told to prepare myself, and I'm okay with that. We're okay with that. I'm upset because Matt's upset. We talked about when this would happen, right? Because we knew we were the only married couple coming in, and it's just puts us in a different situation. So it'll be okay. I don't want y'all to take because I'm gonna cry. It's not. There's going to be a reset after, and it'll be, and we'll be okay. So all of us are going to be okay, and it's not going to be like a death vendetta afterward. It's going to be emotional, right? So, and that's okay. So, not letting that color, not coming after anyone. We understand why we're threats. Don't agree with it. We understand why we're targets, but we don't believe we're threats. So that's different. But it'll be a new round after that. So, I mean, I want him to stay, but yeah, it'll be okay. So,
it felt in this moment like an easier vote.
Are we still on Matt?
As far as I don't think it's a split anymore. I think everyone's just piling on him. And if he has time.
Yeah, that's like I've been telling pretty much everybody. I'm like I trust the people voting. What I am concerned about is a possible pendant play. That's really the only thing I think would send me out, unless there's a magical plan that's completely behind my back to take me out here, which I don't see a reason for that. But because I mean, we have a shot, we should take it.
Right.
So.
There was talk of flipping it, and I talked to Billy as well at that point, and there was talk of flipping it to Eric because he was a bit more of a threat.
I spoke to Adam earlier, I spoke to Aisha about it, I spoke to Josh about it. Obviously, we just spoke to you, 3 of you guys. They were pretty much willing to like do Eric if the numbers are there, which clearly there is, if everybody's literally saying the same thing. It's just that I know for a fact that Chris G is the one who's not adamant about saving me. So at least that's just like one, you know. But yeah. Thank you. Yes. I'm so glad at least we got to like replay together like in that challenge. So. Sugar shop in Brooklyn Heights.
Oh my god. This story.
Eric has won games before. Eric is a much bigger name in this community. He's a much bigger threat than I am.
I feel as though Christopher kind of dug Chris U's grave just by going around and doing all that shit last night. Because it ruffled feathers, Ty's not into it, Chris G's not into it, Josh isn't into it, so it's all just like, and the girls were like, well, what do we do? Like, what do you guys are fucking with Erica and Rachel? Like, you know, they just want to go with what the group is going to do rather than like decide anything. Right. So yeah, in my final talks with them, it was just like, not budget. So
I just talked with them too. Every single person has told me that. Obviously, everyone's been saying that, but I'm just staying chill. I just wanted to make final confirmation. You know, we're good.
And I don't know if it was on Billy's end, but like Billy was trying to do it. Just so you know, Eric, he gets the final 2 or wins every org I've ever seen him in, and that kind of shit. So I want to tell you that because he was trying to hop on board with the Christopher thing to make it move, but he's sticking to his own vote. Christopher's efforts to fucking save Chris U at the last second just rubbed everybody the wrong way.
Hello everyone and welcome to the 3rd elimination of Ascendance Live Season 4. Before we go to vote, does anyone have anything that they would like to say?
We were all doing what we said that we would do to each other, and so that was good.
I have the vote before I reveal the vote. If anyone has any hidden powers or advantages and you would like to use them, now would be the time to do so. Alright, when I reveal the vote, person voted out will have a few moments to say their goodbyes and leave. First vote, Eric. Second vote, Chris U. Third vote, Chris U. That is 2 votes Chris U, 1 vote Eric. Fourth vote, Chris U. That is 3 votes Chris U, 1 vote Eric. Fifth vote, Chris U. That is 4 votes Chris U, 1 vote Eric, 5 votes left. Sixth vote, Chris U. That is 5 votes Chris U, 1 vote Eric, 4 votes left. Seventh vote, and the 3rd person voted out of Ascendance Live Season 4, Chris U. You have a few moments to say your goodbyes.
Okay, I just want to say one thing. These are in the words of the words of hiding in the closet. F you. I'm just kidding. As a first-time player of live boards and very like introverted guy, Josh, I know you said this is like an introvert's nightmare, but honestly, it is like a dream come true to just be here. It's an honor to get to know each and every one of you guys. I may have only spoken to you guys just a few words, but all of those things mean a lot. Sometimes, you know, you don't really have to say as much for you to really like say a lot of things. If that makes sense. Yeah, again, it's an honor to meet each and every one of you guys. That's what no hard feelings. Can I just like quickly come all of this?
devastated. I actually start crying, and that's the first time I ever felt such emotion in this game.
Alright, singing guys!
It's been such an honor playing this game. I am so glad and honored to just have met each and every one of these people. They got me. I wish I could have done more. I am so blessed and grateful to have Christopher on my side in this game. I hope he does well. I hope everybody does well. And hey, it's an honor being here.
Hello everyone and welcome to the 4th elimination of Ascendance Live Season 4. Before we go to vote, does anyone have anything that they would like to say?
Just want to say really quickly that every action in this game matters. So, you know, if this is my time to go, you'll get a hug from me because I adore you guys. But ask yourself if you'd like to vote me out now and have a hug, or if you'd like to vote me out now, later, have a hug and possibly my jury vote. Thanks.
Later after we win some
Does anyone else have anything to add?
If both Michael and Chris you go, then I'm losing 2 numbers.
I have the vote. Before I reveal the vote, if anyone has any hidden powers or advantages and you would like to use them, now would be the time to do so. Alright, when I reveal the vote, person voted out will have a few moments to say their goodbyes and leave. First vote. Matt. Second vote. Matt. Third vote. Matt. That is 3 votes Matt. Fourth vote. Michael. That is 3 votes Matt, 1 vote Michael. Fifth vote. Michael. That is 3 votes Matt, 2 votes Michael, 5 votes left. Sixth vote. Matt. That is 4 votes Matt, 2 votes Michael, 4 votes left. Seventh vote. Michael. That is 4 votes Matt, 3 votes Michael, 3 votes left. Eighth vote. Matt. That is 5 votes Matt, 3 votes Michael, 2 votes left. Ninth vote. Michael. That is 5 votes Matt, 4 votes Michael, 1 vote left. 10th vote. And the 4th person voted out of Ascendance Live Season 4, Matt.
Thank you, beautiful people. So good to get to know you.
I'm happy that I get one last big hug with him. I want people to see that the threat that they think we are is leaving as my heart walks out the door with Matt.
I think the vote was going to be unanimous, and I got it 6-4. I do have a strong social game. I just couldn't overcome the alliances that were in the house. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be on Ascendance, to meet all these beautiful people, and to play this game with my husband. I came in wanting to see how it would challenge us as a couple and see Jim in a new light, and it really made me appreciate more what he does for me every day. I love that guy. And his glistening muscles.
All right, Christopher and Jim, please come on up. All right, so Christopher and Jim, since you both lost your duos, you will become a duo. So which color would you like it to be?
You want to be yellow.
Yellow, please.
Go ahead and take off purple.
What I done the best, but even Nicole, who taught me, I still didn't talk to Eric or Christy very much. And I don't know myself how to be more. That being said, I think that's really good. But see, it's very hot. It's very lovely.
It's so funny to just see everyone running around, happy and going all crazy for something that's completely gone, and the fact that Michael Davis phone opened, and then they're all digging in, and then he's confronting Matt, and it's like chef's kiss. And in terms of this vote, the fact that my name isn't on the table is like completely ludicrous. I should be going home tonight, but what? But unfortunately, my vote will be going to Chris Yu. I really prefer not to vote for you tonight, but I can't overextend my hand here, and ultimately, just have to fight for another day, and I'll get him. Don't worry.
No, I just want Michael to have it. Yeah, you're not Canada's favorite house skills. I go for Chris here. I'm going for Eric because it's just not to be Eric, even though it hurts me to do it this employment Eric. It's all I can do at this point. Not go for Patrick's on the chopping block tonight, so it's either just me or him. And
I'd like to eliminate Chris Yu. You made a poor choice in having a really strong partner, and it was apparent when he was out campaigning for you in a way that you could not do yourself. Plus, I feel like my partner's about to be eliminated, and I would love to steal yours. So, sorry, Chris Yu.
it's really good to be safe. Nerve-wracking because there's a lot of people to talk to, but it's really good to not have mine with you all the time. So, I can't tell you about one. I'll be looking for Chris Yu. I know it's tough. I really want to work with Chris Yu. However, it's really good falls at this point. There's so many things right now that I have to say to it.
Would you like to get place being safe and double? This one seems to bring the flow down. Chris Yu.
I am going for Chris Yu. It was just a little bit too late. I appreciate the campaign, but there's only room for one Chris in this house.
I'm voting for some local critters. Got one too. I really like him, but he's out of places right now. I'll be looking for Matt. It's tough situation once again to be in decision I'm in to have to vote another person out, but the cards have just been mostly close to his chest, and now just don't respect that. I think it's the best.
I can't believe a 69 sending me home in this game. Michael, I wanted to work with you so badly, and it just ended up that we were against each other on this vote. I love you as a person, but my vote's for Michael.
I'll be voting for that. I think it's near him. I did get my power to parent held on to, so if you happen to go, I really don't think that a single vote right now would really help me. It could just pass vote, and also the opposite. I feel like if I see Christopher, and then if someone goes, I don't want to create a rift between me and Chris. So it's not I trust the others, I don't trust him. R.I.P. Chris, I'm so sorry I couldn't take you further help you. I tried my best all night and this morning, but hopefully I represent the yellow team for both of us. That being said, everyone's saying that that's the vote. Kind of a thing, but I'm going to take it with me. And also vote for them and hope for the best. I do think that my personal connections and all of the efforts I've been doing this whole time will pay off. So, confident. Hopefully, I'll be your brother.
I will be voting for Michael. I'm pretty sure there's a split going on, and I really just care about scaring whoever took out that power last time to give them a little bit more information.
Extremely less fun than I just want to lose everybody to do it. But I definitely am glad that I'm saying very anyways, as for the vote, I think that's what I really honestly. Honestly, I was really feeling like going back, but I just like emotional and stuff that I was feeling. I didn't imagine I'm going to be voting for Michael just because
I just realized you're saying so much complicated, but I think it's phenomenal. But, happening.